Hi Gemini, welcome into Empress Lightworker Tarot. Hope everyone's doing okay. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment if you wish. Let's get this channel going. Let's get the messages out there. I do have another channel. It's called Empress Libra Tarot. You can head on over there. There's a beautiful Libra twin flame reading on there. I do not ask anybody for money. I'm a rookie tarot reader. My readings are for free. Also, I want to thank all my existing subscribers, my new subscribers, and my future subscribers. This is going to be a love reading, Gemini. You're going to be over on the left, your person on the right, and then the future happiness. Swap the roles around if you feel like you need to. Not everything will resonate. Not everything will make sense, but don't try and make it make sense. Okay, let's do this reading for Libra, for Gemini. Angel Spirit Guides and MJ, can I have the overall energy for Gemini, please? Can I have the overall energy for Gemini, please? Okay. Oh wow. Wow. So you embody the overall energy is your own sign, is your own qualities. Yeah, so we are in Gemini season, aren't we? So happy birthday if it's your birthday today or if your birthday is coming up, because we're in Gemini season. Logic, critical thinking, facts, information, research and reasoning are required at this time. You may also need more information before proceeding. Drawing this card asks you to call on the element of air to help. Yeah. That's what air signs are all about. Logic, communication, what's true, what's not true, stuff like that. Basically clarity, logic, analytical. Okay, right, so let's get on. This is Gemini's love reading, Angel Spirit Guides MJ. We'll just shuffle, cut the deck. I've already done it, but I like to redo it. Stagnant energies. Okay, Angel Spirit Guides MJ, can I have 4 cards for Gemini, please? 4 cards for Gemini's love reading. That's 1. And some have turned over, which is not good. Let's see if I take green. Number 1, we have Judgment. I think someone else had that as well. Number 2, Queen of Cups. Number 3, okay, 2 more cards. There we go. Page of Swords. And 1 more. The Sun card. I think someone else got that in that position. Might have been yesterday. Okay. And for your person, 4 cards, please, for Gemini's person. 3 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Okay. 1 more. And the Justice. Okay. Okay, like I said, these could be flip-flop, so just take what resonates. Okay, Gemini. With the Judgment here, it's rebirth, awakening, reward, judgment. I think it's also being accountable for your actions, Queen of Cups, emotional stability, empathy, intuition and nurturing. About being in your heart space, like being within your emotions. Page of Swords, curiosity, intellectual pursuit, communication, exploration. This is what was on about with the air signs. Right, so there's something that you need to know, some logic. You're wakening up to Gemini, to your feelings here. You're awakening up to the feelings that you're supposed to have within yourself, I think. And embodying the Queen of Cups feelings, but I feel like there's something that you need to know because you're going through a judgment call, like you're having to. It's about using these emotions, about knowing that you need to be emotionally stable before moving forward with something, quite possibly. You need to know some more information. There's something more for you to gain out of this. That's why it's asking you to go and use the air qualities that you have within yourself before you carry on moving forward. But right, so the sun's here, so let's just finish the second line. Okay, 2 more cards, please. Okay, we have the Emperor and we also have the 7 of Cups. The sun's here, so moving forward, I think you're going to get enlightened about whatever it is that you need to know about Gemini, and using that lead and stepping into the Emperor energy here. I think what he's trying to say is you have a leadership, you have stability, and structure with the Emperor, and he's also an action taker. And I think this is what he was saying. You need to find stuff out, Gemini, before you move forward. But with the sun here, it's going to come to light whatever it is that you need to know, and you're going to take some action here. Emperors are action takers, and it's showing that you've got options. You've got choices and options, even though you're at a point where you need to find out more information while you're going through this awakening or this rebirth. I mean, it could be that you're going through a reconciliation or you're wanting to reconcile, but you're not actually too sure yet. But you need to be using your Queen of Cups energy, embodying that emotional stability that she holds within herself, gaining the information you need to know with the page, and then finding out the information through the sun, total enlightenment. But you are moving forward, but there is choices here. So let's have a look. We'll do future happiness in a minute. We'll do your person first. Okay, they've got the 3 of Wands, expansion, growth, progression. Your person is wanting to grow and expand. They're very abundant. The Saturn, the 9 of Pentacles, they're very independent, very abundant. They can look after themselves. They don't need anything from anybody. They're just sat in a really good place. Now with the 4 of Wands here, it looks like they're wanting, they do have. I think they do have, everything here with the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. They've got they've got complete stability. They've got a house. They've got money. They're well catered for. They have everything they need. So on the second line, we've got the Justice, which they could be a Libra, by the way, guys. This is all about fairness, justice, truth, balance. So let's get 2 more cards for your person here, Gemini. Angel, Spirit Guides, and MJ. That's too many. Oh, my card's upside down. Yeah. We've got the 8 of Wands. It looks like your person is wanting some action around justice and fairness. Okay, one more card, please. And the Nine of Cups. Or the heading moving towards a wish fulfillment that they want. But they want justice and fairness, I think, within a happy family life in a stable environment. And that looks like it's their wishes, just to have balance and harmony within their life, but being self-abundant. They want to expand, and they want to grow into a stable home life, and that's their wish fulfillment. That they're wanting action to be taken, or they're going to make action to be taken towards their wish fulfillment, which is a happy home life. And I think what's going off with you here, Gemini, is you're having to figure out what it is you actually want. You're going to have to take action. You've got options, but let's just see what the future happiness says about you. Okay. Angels, oh, there we go. We've got the King of Cups. One more. Three more. Three more cards. The Moon. Two more cards for Gemini for the future happiness. Two of Wands. And one more. Yeah, you're planning on moving towards a partnership here, and then the Six of Swords. Okay. Well, you're at a crossroads, put it that way. It said here, obviously, as we left your line, that you had options. You have action to take, but you have options. Again, with the emotional maturity, I think it's asking you in the future to step into the King of Cups with your emotional maturity, and to come and give that action to the other person about things. I think there's some truth needing to be told here from either your person or yourself. I'm not actually sure, but there's something that needs to come to light. You are thinking about progress and how to move things forward. But it could just be that you transition away, or you just step away from it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you step away from it forever, but it could do. I think you come to a crossroads and then you struggle. Are you struggling? So you either move on or you just move on. But it could be that you're going to karma, you could be moving on from it. I'm not going to lie, Gemini, you could be moving on from it. I mean, your person here has got everything that they need, and they're looking for something that you possibly can't give them. And if that's the case, then you should just, you've just got options, and I don't think you're ready to settle down. But use your air energy to maybe help you gain some emotional maturity. It looks like you need to be gaining some emotional stability and some maturity with that. And I'm stepping into that Emperor from the Page to the Emperor. That's a big ask when you've still got options around you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. I did, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.